What's going on YouTube? It's your boy TDC Universe, aka TDC Glow, and welcome back to another video. Now today I wanted to make a video on NBA talks. I wanted to do NBA talks, my predictions, my opinions on what people say and everything. I wish I had another phone so I can look the stuff up. I'm gonna get another phone so I can look the stuff up and like read it off to y'all, but right now I got it off the top of my head. Now I know everybody's been hearing the commotions and everything about playoff seeds and people talking about each other in the NBA and stuff like that. Well, today, that's what I'm going to be talking about. I'm also going to be talking about the standings and who I think is going to win in the playoffs if they do make it. First, let's talk about the playoffs. Now, in the playoffs, I do think that, but first off, for the standings, I know the Lakers are in first, then it's Denver, then the Clippers. I think it goes at the bottom. Fourth is Houston and Utah. Thunder are in 6, Dallas, and then the Memphis Grizzlies. Now for the West, I'm gonna say Lakers 4-1. The reason I say 4-1, I don't think Ja Morant is gonna go out 4-0. I don't think he's gonna get swept like that. I'm just saying the kid works hard. He should be rookie of the year. I know Zion's been putting up points and stuff, but I think Ja Morant should be rookie of the year. And the reason is he's been working real hard. I don't think Zion should be rookie of the year this year because of the way he just came back in the middle of the season. But if he does, I mean, congratulations to him. But I think Ja Morant should get rookie of the year this year. Denver versus Dallas is going to be hard, but I got to give it to Denver 4-2. The reason I'm saying 4-2, Luka Doncic is not going out like that. It might be a 4-3 series, but right now I'm calling it 4-2 Denver. I think Jokic is going to kill the paint and the outside, and I think with Jamal Murray and Gary Harris also on the floor, and Michael Porter Jr., that spaces out the floor a lot. So, I mean, Denver is going to take that one 4-2. I don't think any different. If it goes 4-3, then I give props to Luka Doncic, but right now I got Denver 4-2. Clippers versus the Thunder. Clippers 4-0. 4-0, 4-1. Right now I got 4-0. I don't think Chris Paul and company, which includes Danilo Gallinari, Shai Alexis Gilgeous, I think it is. I don't think that they'll be able to stop Kawhi and Paul George along with company with Reggie Jackson now. Even though I didn't like Reggie Jackson on the Pistons, he could give some buckets, you know. But I think the Clippers bench is way too strong. They still got people on the bench like Lou Williams, like I said, Reggie Jackson. They also got Montrezl Harrell coming off the bench. I think the Clippers bench would sweep the Thunder's team. So I think 4-0 Clippers. Last but not least, the series that everybody's been seeing for the past years, Houston versus Utah. Houston 4-3. If not, then Utah 4-3. I really want Houston 4-3. The reason I say that is because their small ball has been working with PJ Tucker at the center. I don't know how, but it's been working. So 4-3. I think Donovan Mitchell and Joe Ingles, along with Rudy Gobert, is going to put up a good fight because Rudy Gobert is a really good paint protector, and Joe Ingles and Bogdanovic are good three-point shooters. We all know Donovan Mitchell's an all-around player. So, but I still think Houston 4-3, but if they don't do what they're supposed to do, Utah 4-3. Now for the Eastern Conference, I know it goes, let me see this. I think it goes Bucks, Raptors, Celtics, Heat, Sixers, Pacers, Brooklyn, and Orlando.
Hey, I know what it looks like, but look, when I looked at it last time, Brooklyn was in 7th place and Orlando was in 8th place. I see now that Brooklyn and Orlando is switched around. Orlando's in 7th and Brooklyn's in 8th. I know. But hold on. It still can happen where Brooklyn could take the 7th spot because they have a game behind Orlando. So just chill. And I also saw that the New Orleans Pelicans can take the 8th spot. Okay, I did see that. Okay, my bad. I made some mistakes. I thought I knew the standings. I wasn't paying attention. But look, if y'all want me to do this again at the end of the season, I can do it. Just let me know.
And I know Bucks and Raptors are right. Comment down below if I'm wrong with the Pacers, the Sixers, the Heat, and the there was one more team I said, I can't remember. And the Raptors. I mean, not the Raptors. Whoever else I said, comment down below if I'm wrong. Bucks versus Magic, that's a sweep. We all seen this coming. We all know it's going to be a sweep. The Magic just don't have the firepower that they need right now. I think they have a great bench. I think their starting lineup is good and potentially could be better. Vucevic is doing real good. Aaron Gordon's been doing good after the dunk contest. D-Wade should have never, robbed him. But overall, I think that the Bucks are going to sweep the Orlando Magic. I just don't think Orlando has that firepower yet with their bench. But I think their starters, have a little something coming with them. But Giannis and Chris Middleton and Bledsoe is just too much right now. So Bucks 4-0. Raptors Brooklyn. Raptors 4-0. Raptors 4-0. If not 4-0, 4-1. I have more confidence in a 4-1 series than a 4-0 series. But the way Brooklyn's looking right now with Kyrie's out. Yeah, Raptors 4-0. Raptors 4-0. They just got to wait till next season. I don't have much to say on Brooklyn, but for the Raptors, I do applaud y'all for how y'all doing. But I seen one post about somebody saying that the Raptors are doing better with Kawhi. That Kawhi is doing worse with the Clippers than he was with the Raptors. If y'all seen that the Clippers were benching their stars many times to save them for the playoffs, so if you put them in the finals together with everybody healthy on that Clippers team, that's a sweep. Clippers would sweep the Raptors, maybe 4-1, but either way, getting off topic, Raptors 4-0. I believe next is Celtics Pacers. If I'm not wrong, Sixers moved up a spot. Celtics Pacers. Celtics 4-0. No, Celtics 4-2. Oladipo's back healthy. Brogdon's doing good on the team. Justin Holiday is doing good, and so is Aaron Holiday. Both Drew Holiday's brothers. I think that it'll be a 4-2 series, but still Boston. Jason Tatum is going off. I'm talking about he's going ridiculously off. Their bench is still strong. Marcus Smart and Gordon Hayward. I think Gordon Hayward comes off the bench. If not, and if he's a starter, good for them. And his Cantor, he's going to be a good double-double machine for the Celtics. As usual, he's always a double-double machine. So I got Celtics 4-2. Last but not least, Heat Sixers. I slick want the Heat 4-3. But because of the way the Sixers are moving. But if I had to say realistically, 4-2 Sixers. 4-2 Sixers. The reason I say that is because Ben Simmons, dominates the paint. He can't shoot, he can't shoot, of course. He can still pass out of those bad shots, and get to the basket. He cuts real well. Joel Embiid is a double-double machine. He scores very efficiently. He's consistent with his scoring too. If they keep that up with Tobias Harris on the perimeter and Josh Richardson, I think that they'll take it 4-2. I think the Sixers will take the Heat 4-2. I have no doubt on my mind. But if it comes to it, then Heat 4-2. Semifinals, let me see. Lakers, it will be because I think the top bar is the 4th seed and the 5th seed under the 1st seed and the 8th seed. So that will be Lakers Houston or Lakers Utah. I got Lakers Houston though. Lakers 4-1. Anthony Davis is going to dominate down low on PJ Tucker, of course. Dwight Howard has been balling out. I ain't gonna lie. Dwight Howard's been balling out, so he comes in off the bench, gets a little bit of boards, puts a little bit of points up, gets blocked still. Alex Caruso, he gets points off the bench. He gets. Rondo's still getting those assists, and he can get to the basket when he needs to sometimes. We all know LeBron's going to do what LeBron does and get his triple doubles or high scoring. I don't think James Harden and Russell Westbrook are going to be able to dominate with that small ball going against the Lakers. I don't think they're going to be able to dominate going against them. So I got Lakers 4-1. Denver Clippers 4-2. Clippers 4-2. Denver's not going to go out sad. Denver is not going to go out no 4-0, no 4-1. Denver's going to lose 4-2 to the Clippers. I think Kawhi Leonard and Paul George being healthy because they've been resting this whole season. And you got Patrick Beverly, who's a dog on defense. He really can't shoot, but he'll give it to you when you need the shots. Landry Shamet, he's very underrated in his shooting. Then you got Marcus Morris on the team. You now know he's a real good shooter. And then they bench still, Reggie Jackson and not Markey. What's his name? Montrezl Harrell. Zubac still gets the boards and can put it in around the basket. So I think the Clippers are going to win that 4-2. But like I said, Denver not going to go out bad. Still Jamal Murray. Jokic, but I don't think they have enough firepower to go against the Clippers. So 4-2 Clippers. Bucks Sixers 4-1. 4-1. Giannis is gonna dominate, of course, down low, and they're probably gonna put him on Joel Embiid. So Joel Embiid probably won't score as much, but you know he can shoot from the outside still. Giannis is killing it from outside so far. Eric Bledsoe is gonna kill it. Brook Lopez is killing the 3-pointer. I don't know where that boy 3-pointer came from. I don't know where the hell it came from, but he can shoot now. Like seeing him last season, he was busting the Raptors. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. In that series, you know the Raptors won. Brook Lopez was giving them buckets from the outside. But I don't think Ben Simmons is gonna do anything against the Bucks because he still doesn't have that outer shot. He doesn't even have a mid range really. So I think the Bucks are gonna dominate. Chris Middleton is gonna kill it from the perimeter. So 4-1 Bucks. Last but not least, Celtics Raptors. Celtics 4-3. Thanks the Celtics got a dominant. I think they got a dominant defense. I think the Raptors have a dominant defense too, but I think that the Celtics defense is better than the Raptors of what I've seen, and their offense is better than the Raptors too. Raptors do have ball movement. Fred VanVleet is doing what he does. Siakam doing what he does. Lowry's doing what he does. But y'all know Lowry in the playoffs. Also, the Celtics team is younger. They're being more dominant than what they were when they had Kyrie. They're playing more efficient. Their ball movement is getting better and everything. Tatum's averaging more. So I think that the Celtics are going to bring this to their house and go to the conference finals 4-3. Conference finals, Lakers, Clippers. I want to say Clippers 4-3 because of how their defense are. And they have a bunch of people that scores. If you look at the Lakers, like this ain't no disrespect to Lakers fans, but if y'all lose AD or LeBron, that's kind of it, just a bit. But I think it'll be a great series. I got Clippers 4-3. I got Clippers 4-3. That's just my opinion. Remember, this is my prediction. This is my opinion. This isn't facts. I'm not saying this is facts. I'm just saying from what I see. I think their defense is going to dominate the Lakers. Not saying because they beat them 2 times in the season already, but I believe that the Clippers are going to beat the Lakers 4-3. I also believe their bench is stronger than the Lakers. Just putting that out there. Celtics Bucks in the conference finals. You already know Bucks 4-2. Bucks 4-2, man. Unless Tatum pulls something out the bag during that series, Bucks 4-2. I don't think Giannis is going to choke this year. Because, like I said, he's been working on his outer shot, his mid-range. He's still been driving in and stuff. If he gets double teamed, he can kick it out to Middleton, kick it out to Bledsoe, kick it out to Brook Lopez. Their team is just long and lengthy, man. They can block shots. They can grab all the boards they need to. It's just a long and lengthy team. I think they're gonna beat them. Out, and they're still young. The Bucks team is still young, so I think Bucks 4-2. Last but not least, NBA Finals, Clippers Bucks. Clippers 4-2. Clippers got more defense. Clippers bench is way better than the Bucks, even though the Bucks can still hang with them and give them buckets. Giannis is still gonna go off. Still got the Clippers 4-2. I think Paul George and Kawhi can get it done. I think Lou Williams is going to get his ring. I think Patrick Beverly is going to turn up as a dog and play his role. I think that's how it's going to go. I think adding Marcus Morris and Reggie Jackson to their bench, that's big for them because you just got 2 more people that can shoot, one that can play defense with Marcus Morris. Reggie Jackson, I don't know, his defense isn't all like that, but he can still give buckets when he needs to. I think they're going to push the tempo. I think they're going to crash the glass more than the Bucks. But I like all in all, I think Clippers 4-2. I think Clippers going to take it home. That's all I'm saying. One other thing I wanted to talk about next year. I want to talk about how I think teams were going to do next year. With the Pistons trading Andre Drummond to the Cleveland Cavaliers, I think the Pistons did open up some room to get somebody big. I don't think somebody like superstar like KD or nothing. I know KD's like with Brooklyn for those years, but I'm just giving an example. I don't think they're going to get like a huge star like KD or something like that. But they did clear space with trading Andre Drummond to the Cavs. So now it's just D Rose and Blake Griffin. You know, Blake Griffin had a big contract too. I think they'll get somebody somebody, but decent. Not so much as superstardom, but at least somebody that helped them push their team to another level. You know, to help out D Rose and Blake Griffin with the scoring and everything, and, you know, defense and everything. If I was Detroit, I wouldn't get another big man. I would keep the big man that I have right now and go for like a small forward or shooting guard. I would go for either a small forward or a shooting guard. I wouldn't go for another big man because you still got Thon Maker and Christian Wood, and they're not doing so bad. They don't put up big numbers, but you know they don't do so bad at what they do. I really think the Pistons should get somebody that'll open up the floor for them in that small forward position. If I had any suggestions, I would give somebody just like Luka Doncic or somebody like DeMar DeRozan. One of those two. I would get somebody like that just to open up the floor for you guys. I think the Pistons can do something next year. Spurs, I think you guys need to get somebody else for DeMar DeRozan. Aldridge is still doing what he does, but you know he's aging, he's getting a little bit older. I think you guys need to, you know, put somebody else out there for DeMar DeRozan to keep up with him and everything, you know, push the break and everything. Rudy Gay is also getting old. I think you guys need a new power forward and a new small forward. Let those two guys come off the bench. I think that's what you need to do for DeMar DeRozan. Your point guard DeJounte Murray is doing great. I think you guys should be straight if you did those two things. And you guys should come up big again next year with, you know, y'all coach being Greg Popovich because he knows what he's doing. And these are bottom seeds that I'm saying that can pick up. I might say some top seeds that can do something different too. But next up is Charlotte. I think with Devontae Graham, P.J. Washington, and Miles Bridges, and Malik Monk, he does some stuff. But basically those three, I think they're doing big things in Charlotte. Yes, I said they're doing big things in Charlotte. It's just my opinion. Nah, let me stop kidding. It's a fact. They've been going off. I think what they need is somebody down low that can protect that paint better than what they have. Somebody that can match up with Cody Zeller. I think they should have been going after Andre Drummond. I think that's who Charlotte should have got. If they would have got Andre Drummond, I think that they would have been set for next year, and they would have just needed one more person. You know, if they cleared up that space by giving up Bismack Biyombo, they could have cleared up space, got Andre Drummond, and got some other decent player to probably come off the bench or to start for them at like power forward, small forward. No, but I think Charlotte, they have a bright future ahead of them with those three players in P.J. Washington, Miles Bridges, and Devontae Graham. Wizards, I think you guys need to give up Bradley Beal and John Wall because your future is not looking so good. Y'all last year, that it looks to me was when y'all made it to the semifinals against the Celtics and pushed them to 7 games. I think Bradley Beal got to go. I think it's time for him to go. I think it's also time for John Wall to take his career somewhere else and let them, you know, go on their ways. If I were to say what teams, I would give John Wall to the Indiana Pacers, and I would give up Bradley Beal to the Sixers or the Heat. Why I say that is because those teams will be on another level if they had those two, because you guys are kind of wasting their time. I think y'all should just give them up, start rebuilding, and, you know, get high draft picks. That's what I think you guys should do. Get some high draft picks, get people good out of college, and see if you can start from the bottom with them. Sacramento Kings up next. I like the acquirement of Jabari Parker. He was doing good for the Hawks. I like how they acquired Jabari Parker. I like how De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield are playing. Marvin Bagley isn't playing bad. Neither is Harry Giles. I think they still need that one veteran person that will push them over the edge. Not too old, but not too, you know, young to where they don't know what they're doing. I think they need that one veteran player in the middle, like 30, 31 years old, and are up in stardom. I think they need that one person that averages good points, good rebounds, can pass the ball, space out the floor. I think if they have that one person, they will be set for the future. Not just next season, but for the future. Next season, I think they could be up in the ranks in like 9th place, 10th place. I think they can be up there. They just, like I said, they need that one veteran person. That's all I got right now, y'all, for talking about any NBA teams, NBA talks and stuff like that. That's all I got to say. Comment down below if y'all would like more of this. more of the NBA talking, me doing predictions and stuff like that. I don't even have to do every day talking about the playoffs, talking about what people talk about. I can do something different, like talking about field goal percentages, what they can do better, 3-point percentages. I can do more so of that. And like keep going and talking about what the team would need after seeing them play a couple more games. So comment below if you would like to see more NBA talks, like a Sports Center type thing, where I can get like 2 more people and we can all talk about it, get a table and talk about it. Like I said, comment if you want more of this. I like it. I like doing this. I want to know if you guys like for me to do this. But live stream probably tomorrow. Probably. So I'm out. I'm gonna try and edit this video, get it out today. Peace.